Good lord, the Twitch interface is still absolute AIDS. Holy crap. This is just bad design. I know I'm beating a dead horse here because I know everyone's well aware of how crap the Twitch interface is, but this is just really poorly made. You can't even tell where... I think the idea behind the Twitch interface is that you're supposed to do custom colors or something, but on its default, it looks so cold. The whole interface looks so cold. Thank you, Ash Greybeard, and Gren, and Texas Technova, if you can hear me, and thank you, Weekend Warrior. Cool, I think it's gone live now. Thank you, Exile, and Zaya. Thank you, Zaya. Hang on a minute, just going to fiddle with the music. Where's the dog? Oh, I see her ass up there. You can see her ass at the top left of the screen there. Hang on, let me just turn that down just a notch. Oh, there we go. Right, so welcome indeed, folks. Welcome indeed, and good morning to you all. Welcome to your Monday morning, wherever you are in the world, and whatever it is you find yourself doing today. I hope you're having a nice, smooth start to your week. So just to jump straight into it then, what I'm currently doing, on stream at least, I'm just going to be dropping into a bit of Space Engineers, but I don't really have a plan. The server that we had previously has obviously been taken offline now. I don't know if I can get it back. Well, there is no plan. This is literally a spur-of-the-moment thing in the sense that I'm feeling a bit bored of RimWorld, and I was trying to get some Morrowind going, and was just having, like, error after error because I don't know which mods I've installed for the playthrough that I had, and I made a new PC in the meantime, and I was trying to figure... It's not very obvious exactly which mods I downloaded, and I was just getting constant errors whenever I tried to load anything, which is frustrating. So, yeah, I was just going to drop into Space Engineers and just poke things and babble for a bit, as I normally do. And in a couple of hours from now, I was going to crack on with the latest bullshittery. So, on that front... I'm working on Rocket League Bullshittery Part 1, and it's about to be the start of the second week of work on that effort. So far, so good. I know I keep saying this. I was supposed to send out a Patreon and a Twitch sub update last week, but I've been slacking. I need to sort that out. So yes, effectively, I'll send you an update soon concerning precisely what I've done, and hopefully get your blessing on what I've made. But yeah. Basically, just work continues on the latest bullshittery, a compilation of stream highlights, which is pretty much my bread and butter, from like a large number of Rocket League streams collected over the last, like 3 years or so. So Rocket League tends to be one of those games, so if you're not familiar with Rocket League, it's a sort of football game played with rocket-propelled cars, very micro machines, very, very micro machines. And it's very much like a palate cleanser game that we play, say, before Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So as a result, a lot of those streams were sort of accidentally moved into the CSGO folder, and I've had to fish them out and go, no. You know, that one goes here, that one goes there. And, yeah, anyway. What's that, Missy? Sorry. You got Percy, his own owl off Amazon. Aww. Well, best wishes to Private Percival, or Corporal Percival now, I imagine. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Wow, loads of subs. Thank you, Jenkins and Gawanga, Scalio, Prime Shadow, Pickle Tiger, Whistlex, Takizi, Isa, Raijo, JC, Vince, Hanatur, Slurky. Wow, thank you guys, you're very generous. M. Carver and Zaya and Exile. And Pickle Tiger. Thank you all of you for your kindness, folks. It's very, very generous. Okay. Ah, sorry, my finger's stuck. Ah. Right. Playing with an elastic band there. Okay, so hang on a second. Let me just fiddle with the music one more time. So that might be a bit too loud. Nope, a bit too quiet. Yeah, there we go. And then what I'll do is I'll just tweak your volume. So I'll turn it down for me and then just tweak yours up a bit. Right, there we go. Cool. Try that. Thank you, Duke Mars and Texas Technova. And Pi Burn. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's have a look then. So... I believe there was an update, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's any good. Right, so new game. So yeah, these are the scenarios that they've made. We just go to custom game. What should we do? Well, we'll do a star system again, just so we get all of the planets rather than just one. Star system. Give it a name. I don't know. What should we call it? Sexy egg. sexy egg system. Hey, sexy egg. Thank you, Patty Berg. That's very kind. Thank you very much, Patty. Brexit. We're not calling the star system Brexit. It will be a cavalcade of skullduggery from start to finish. Oh, I broke the elastic band. Stop playing with that. Right. Star system nerfed. What does that mean, Pooty? What do I use for my mic when I VR? Anubish, it's just the Vive. It's got a mic on it. It's pretty shit, though. Oh, wow. Thank you, Texas Technova. That's very kind, sir. Thank you for your generosity, both Patty Berg and Texas Technova. You're very, very kind to me. Thank you. Right, survival mode, offline. Max players, that doesn't matter. Advanced? Oh, yeah, this is where I can up things if I want. Yeah, just leave them. Leave them all default for now. View distance. Yeah, just leave them all default. What about, like, hostile dogs or whatever, because they're quite annoying. Enable wolves, enable... Nah, switch those off. Okay, I think that's all alright. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Cargo... no, I'll leave them on for now. Okay, so star system creative. There we go. Start. Ugh. Cool. Thank you, Duke Mars. Thank you, sir. So I'm just trying to read the text, but the Twitch interface is really bad. It's actually hard to read the text now. Thank you again, Patty Berg. That's very kind. Thank you, sir. Probably should get a clip on VR. Yes, clip on mic for VR, says Duckslayer. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Okay, sorry, I'll start from the beginning. So, for those who are not familiar with what this game is, it's effectively Minecraft, but in space. Really, that's all this game is. It is Minecraft with I suppose, like gravity and sort of more physics-based things, in which you play as a space engineer. So the game started off in its early access a way ago, in which you play as just a single guy in a spacesuit floating amongst like 4 randomly generated asteroids. The game has expanded quite a lot since then, and it's pretty damn good actually, at least based on when we played it last, because it now lets you go... So effectively, the asteroids were expanded massively, so instead of just 4 random asteroids, you have an infinite number of asteroids, because it's procedurally generated. So there are like a few hundred different like models of asteroid, and they will just keep spawning as you explore deeper and deeper through space. The size of the Space Engineer's world is actually pretty damn impressive. Because it's procedurally generated, you can keep going from one side to the other. I think the developer once gave the actual travel time, and it was something like, it was years. It was something like the real, so the limits of their world were the actual one-to-one distance between, I think it was the Sun and Jupiter, or something crazy like that. Obviously, it's the whole No Man's Sky thing. It's, you know, it's not an actual world. It's just procedurally generated as you move. But you know what I mean. Thank you, Duke Mars and Texas Technova again. That's extremely kind. And Patty Berg again. You two are being very, very kind to me this morning. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you, Patty Berg and Texas Technova. And Duke, thank you. Okay. What's that modern says? Economy update added some NPC bases. Oh, really? Which you can do some missions for credits. There are credits? You can also make safe spaces so other players can trade with each other like in Rust. Interesting. Wouldn't expect that from this type of game. Then again, I mean, Minecraft has its villages where you can trade shit, so interesting. But yes, effectively, it is just Minecraft in space. Some people look at this and they're like, this is No Man's Sky. No. Exploration is absolutely not the idea. It is purely Minecraft in space. You just build something from your imagination. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. Okay, Earth, Moon, Alien, Titan, Mars, Europa, or just out in the middle of space in a space pod. That doesn't have a jump drive of any kind. And I imagine atmospheric re-entry on ion thrusters is going to be a pain. What do people think? What should we do? So our options are Earth, Moon, Alien, Titan, Mars, or Europa. Truth be told, we did a moon thing a short while ago, and we've played in the low gravity. Maybe try a high gravity. Ooh, Alien drop pod has 1.10 on the gravity there. Thank you, the Oros and Bobson. Thank you very much. Take space. Could do space. It's been a while since we've just done space. But then again, I don't know. We could do space and then attempt to land in a gravity well and then build there. Europa. That's, yeah, jump drives. Yeah, the trouble is if we start in space, the whole stream's just going to be me traveling at sublight. I'm just reading the chat. Do whatever. Space pod, space. There's no more uranium on Earth. Yeah, but sure, that's a good part of the struggle. Never pre-order. Am I playing with ZF? There's no plan, Dolan. And also, TeamSpeak doesn't seem to be up for some reason. Thank you. Oh, thank you, the Oris and Pattyberg and Bobson and Fawkes. Thank you, all of you. And Duke Mars. Thank you, folks. That's very, very kind. Thank you. Thank you, Pattyberg and Duke. That's very kind. Sorry, I'm. Oh wow, and Texas Tech Nova. Thank you again. And Shawnock. Wait. Shawnock. Sorry, I can't even say that. Shawnock. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, holy shit. I don't know what's going on with the subs this morning, but you guys are being extremely generous. Only if you're sure, though, guys. Don't break the bank for a knobhead like me. Thank you, mister. Thank you very much. Do you know what? I'm flipping between either Earth, because it's been a while since I've landed on Earth, or Alien. But I don't want to get my dick bitten off by giant spiders. What's going on there? Is that bugged? That's not showing. They can't all be Earth. Or is that just I see, that's just a screenshot of a drop pod. That's what it looks like. What's a drop pod? Thank you, Sofa. Thank you very much, Sofa. Oh, no, of course. I know what a drop pod is. Yeah, that's the thing that I modified when we landed on the moon. But it didn't look like that. Did it? No, I suppose it did, but it had a big thruster underneath. The spiders are disabled. That's true. Let's try Earth. So I know it's a bit vanilla. Let's give Earth a go. Okay, so respawn. So here we go. So what happened last time is that I was given a small landing vehicle with a small ion thruster beneath it. Here we go. So we've entered Earth's atmosphere. Yeah, so this is the same pod that we had on the moon. It's just... oh shit. Okay. Inertial dampeners. I can't switch them off. Oh shit, I'm not... This isn't a cockpit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, thank fuck for that. Holy fuck. Sorry, I just had a moment of panic there. It's a chair. I'm sitting in a chair, not a... Oh, we're going to roll. Oh! Oh, holy shit! Wow, they thought of that. Okay. Sorry, I had a moment of panic because I'm not actually sitting in a cockpit with controls. This is just a chair. So... Oh, wow. Holy shit. So if you're in a high gravity... If you're in an atmospheric thing, it just it uses a parachute. On the moon, I seem to recall it just... Did it pancake? I can't remember. Right. Okay. Ooh, it's been a while since I've been here, and because we're on Earth, haha, can do that immediately. No need for, yeah, no need to get oxygen tanks because we have an atmosphere. So, welcome indeed to Space Engineers. So again, for those who are not familiar, this is basically just Minecraft. Really, the game it's just Minecraft. It's Minecraft without the square building blocks, but it is very much Minecraft. Thank you, Gurney. Thank you very much, Gurney. So what planet is that there? Is that Mars? They've come leaps and bounds with this, I tell you. Holy shit. Right, so, respawn pod. So, it's been some months since I tried this last. So what did they give me? Oh yes, there's that basic survival kit, which can process some very basic materials. Thank you, Gurney, and Arian, and Hollow, and Millibaz, and Sofa, and Sorkum, Haboto, Mr. Holt, and Schnork. Oh fuck. Why am I struggling to say this? Schnorkel free. Thank you, Schnorkel. Is it Schnorkel? Thank you, Schnorkel. Thank you, sir. And Texas Tech Nova again. Thank you, sir. Right. Okay. So what's my first action then? So I guess the first thing I need to do is, well, hang on. So hang on. If this. So this is just a regular chair, so this is not even a cockpit. So I can't control this, even though it does have thrusters. Give me an overview of the... Stand by. Control panel. Battery. There's one battery aboard. It has 8 hours of power. Stored power is gradually going down. Does it have... Oh, Jesus. It's barely got anything. Switch off the ore detector to save power. Switch off its antenna for now. Okay, so this single landing craft has a battery that's being drained. It has 9 hours of power and it's not really doing anything. Show me its... no, what are they called? Fuck. Hidden blocks. Show me... atmospheric thrusters, that's what I wanted. But they're hidden. Okay, so it has 4 atmospheric thrusters, 1 hydrogen thruster. Show me the tank? No. Bottle? What's it called? Oh, just did not have one. I don't think it has one. Yes, good point. Save GPS location. So if we go here... Oh, no, it already has. Oh, wow. Holy shit. How cool is that? The game has certainly, yeah... It's done a few little tweaks here and there. Thank you, Silver Knight, and Arian, and Gurney. Thank you, all of you, folks. That's very kind. It runs directly off the oxygen generator. That's true. The oxygen generator does have its own built-in hydrogen... like, smaller tank, right? Okay. Or maybe some ice in the cargo bay? How is it doing that? I'm trying to figure out how much fuel it has. Because if I were to... Well, I suppose I don't need the hydrogen. If I'm in a dense atmosphere, I can just use the atmospheric thrusters. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to figure out if I can get this thing to fly, so I don't have to start building on this hill slope thing. The new pod is so basic, says Snake Venom, that you have to build a base first. You suggest setting up a tower and putting a wind turbine on top, so it will generate power for your stuff. I just want to see if I can quickly... Can I get an actual control cockpit, a chair or something? Hang on. I just want to see if... Cause this thing can fly, it just needs an interface. So... I guess everything's restricted now, isn't it? Damn, I've got to research everything. So passenger seat. So yeah, that's what... Okay, here we go. Control station. So it wants me to build a landing gear... Control station flight seat. That's what I want. Should be fairly straightforward, those materials. Well, yeah, remote control. Suppose we could. Remote control. There it is. Well, I might as well get the flight seat first, really. Landing gear. Can I be a cheeky bugger and deconstruct one of the landing gears in order to learn how to make a landing gear? That is a bit loud, I'm sorry. Bear with me. Gonna turn that down. Thank you, Collusive. Thank you very much, Collusive. Okay, so landing gear. There we go. So I believe this is correct. Okay. That's a huge landing... Wait, that's not even a landing gear. There we go. Small landing gear. Stick here. Oh, it's a loot box. Fuck that shit. So I believe by building this, I'll learn how to make it, yes? There we go. By building landing gear, you've unlocked new blocks. Right. So if I press G... Thank you, Collusive. Thank you, sir. And thank you for all the subs this morning, folks. It's very, very generous of you. Okay. Progression. Where is it? Oh, that's disgusting, Lulu. Control station. Here we go. What does it take to manufacture either a control station or a cockpit? Bulletproof glass, steel plates 10, interior plates. Under the circumstances, it looks like a cockpit might be cheaper. For 100 computers would require silicon that I do not have. Okay, stand by. This might not work out for me. I'm just trying it. So what I'm doing now, folks, is I'm using a grinder, which is a tool in my hand, not an application to find gay single men in my area. And what I'm doing is I'm removing the front of the drop pod. Now, the drop pod is tracked on the server and linked to me. So I believe that if I die and if I die, I believe the whole thing despawns on me. I'm not sure. It depends on your server settings. Okay. In addition, when you use the grinder, the materials that you're removing are being placed in your inventory as actual components as opposed to raw materials. If I were to use the drill bit, well, I would break the thing that I'm trying to disassemble for a start, but if I would use the drill bit on, say, minerals, then I would pick up the metal as opposed to the components. Okay, so that means so that didn't go in my inventory. That was dropped to the floor. Oh, strange. Don't know why that happened. Okay. There was a rifle with ammo in the seat. Okay. So now here's the question. Can this fit? And unable to place cockpit. Is that because of insufficient room? Probably. Let's just place that there. So I've just placed down a basic light armor block. Thank you, Wild Irishman. Thank you very much, Wild Irishman. Unable to place. Is that because I lack the steel plates? I should have them. What am I doing wrong here? Do a quick test. Make sure that I can indeed place it on this ship. No, there's something wrong. See, I didn't even have the steel plate. So I have insufficient steel plates to just begin with. There was still an item in the way. Steel plates. Thank you, Night Howler and Wild Irishman and Dinglebuzz and Ty Gamble and I'm Still and Collusive. Thank you, all of you. That's extremely kind. Thank you. Okay, so I need iron in order to make some more steel plates, so I might as well just cannibalize bits off the vessel. Non-essential components. Just need to be very delicate because it's very easy to go a bit too far and cut into something vital. Okay, best be careful. My hydrogen fuel is not limitless at this point. Yeah, there we go. So we can actually place it. So there was just something in the way. Or maybe it didn't have a stable enough thing. Hang on. Can I even build the cockpit? Apparently.
Fuel critical.
Thank you. Ah. Oh, I see. That was it. There was a tiny little item that was just flapping there in the wind. Hey. Okay, there we go. Hello there, sick bozo in France. Hi, man. Okay, so whilst building, all I need to do is get it above that little blue line in the bottom right corner. So you see in the bottom right, folks, there is there is a menu, effectively, a menu showing me all of the ingredients that I need to get in my inventory in order to build the thing. And all I need to do is get it over that blue line to make the thing functional. It would mean that if it suffers any damage, it would fall apart like a flan in a cupboard. But yes, all I need to do is just get it over that line to give it basic functionality. Right, so one motor, 5 displays, and 15 computers. Let's have a look. One motor. I can just pinch one off her. These things have got loads of them. Where am I going to get the computers? Oh, hang on. One motor? One motor. To take it from this landing leg. Do I plan to get back on anti-Stasi? Sick bozo. Sorry, I know it sounds weird. You know, there is no plan. I genuinely don't have a plan. Anti-Stasi is basically a case of one of the guys in ZF will say, anti-Stasi? And I'll go, yeah. And then that's it. We're off to the races. Okay, so 5 displays. What can I pinch? What can I pinch? Displays might be a bit iffy. Hang on. So basic components, displays, silicon. That's the iffy bit. A survival kit does have 1 display. Hi there, Goat. Thank you very much, Goat. And Bitteritter, thank you. You too, Bitteritter. Thank you very much, Bitteritter. And Lazy, and Night Howler, and Wild Irishman. Thank you. How am I going to solve this conundrum? So 5 displays. What's on here that might have displays? See, this is where I think that there might not be, actually. Yeah, the survival kit is by far the most important item on board the vessel. I shouldn't disassemble that. Okay. If I take out my drill, it's got a built-in mineral scanner. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, didn't they make it so that you can get... Hang on. So if I drill down into the earth here, it's spawning... Instead of minerals, it's just making some basic rock. But I believe, if I remember correctly, they made it that the survival kit gives you a trace amount of each individual thing, right? So hang on, pick up some stone, yeah? So as you see, it's just Minecraft. The game is just Minecraft. There we go. Let's go stick this over here. And then we'll go and stick this in the survival kit. No, wait. I'm doing this backwards. That's my inventory. Survival kit. Voila. Now I would like it to process... there we go. No, so survival kits, ingots. Is this it? There we go. So it's giving me trace amount. So if I just, tell it, just go and grab it, whatever's in that rock, effectively. So it's giving me some gravel, some iron, some nickel, and some silicon. Perfect. There's our answer. Hi there, Stainless. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Don't really have much of a plan. Anyway, for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. I hope you're okay. So, I'm working on Rocket League Bullshittery. Rocket League Bullshittery Part 1. I'll be getting on with that in a couple of hours or so. And, so far so good, really. Just sort of cracking on. It's a bit boring, as in, just a bit editing's tedious. Yeah. This weekend so on Saturday I went fishing. Again. I made a complete tit of myself. Thank you, M1. Thank you very much, M1. Thank you sincerely. I made a tit of myself because I bought a new gadget called a spod rocket. So if you're not familiar with fishing or spodding, what this basically means, it looks like a plastic rocket about the size of a kid's toy, right? And it's made out of plastic and it's completely hollow. And the idea is that you tie it onto your fishing line, you fill it full of bait, and then as you cast it out into the water, when it stops in midair, because it will travel through you cast it out into the water, it will stop in midair because you've tied the line to a certain distance, and it will open up like an oyster that distributes pearls. But instead of pearls, it's fish bait. And so the idea is that the fish bait scatters all over the water, and you can attract fish, right? Anyway, so I had my spod rocket, eager to try it. I was put it on my line. Went to go cast it out, did a couple of test casts to make sure it was all good and everything was fine. So I turned around, I filled it full of bait. I went, that's quite a bit heavier than it was when it was empty. I'm sure it'd be fine. The instruction booklet said that I should use at least a 20-pound main line before casting this thing. I had a 10-pound main line, but I thought, it'll be fine. It'll be all right. So, I pulled back the rod, I went to go cast the rocket, I cast it forward into the lake and it flew gracefully through the air. There was a snapping sound, followed by a splashing sound, and the rocket disappeared under the water, never to be seen again. And I was left on the side of the river with naught but a rod in my hand, looking like a total fucking muppet. Yep. So apparently I'm just an idiot. Right. What am I doing? So, survival kits. There we go. Yeah, so I lost it. I lost it. Okay, so 5 displays. I've already ordered a new one. Thank you, Ethel. Thank you very much. I know, and I've just left this damn piece of plastic in the middle of the river. I feel like a total tit, and I'm littering. Okay. Okay, good. So those are the monitors. Now I just need 15 computers, which I believe are also silicon. So if I go back to the back of the ship and go here. Wait, yep. Okay, sweet. Do we have enough silicon? I really doubt it. Have I also ordered a £20 main line? Well, I haven't yet, but I've got a £30 main line. I'll use that instead next time. Mike. But it was also a bit demoralising because I spent the whole day fishing. I didn't catch anything. It really bugged me, actually. I got to the point where I got back and I was kind of just felt really down in the dumps about it. Because I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I just did not catch any fish. Which I suppose sometimes it happens. You know, sometimes you go fishing and you don't catch fish. But nothing was biting. Nothing was biting. So maybe I'm using the wrong bait, or I'm not tying my hooks correctly, or I don't know. I can't explain it. Anyway, thank you, Epple and M1 and Dodgson and Goatee. Thank you, all of you. That's very kind, folks. Thank you for subbing. Too big of a hook. Well, I thought that modern, but then the only success that I've had when it comes to carp are, you know, with the big hooks. So when I go with a smaller hook, I can't seem to get them. Hi there. ZF Social is in the chat, everyone. ZF Social is watching. Hi there, Social. Yes, indeed. Social put a link to the... Yeah, that is the device. So it is it looks like a toy rocket, and the idea is that when the line is pulled taut in midair, the whole thing opens up, and the bait is sort of scattered in a specific area where your hook is. It's called spodding. So the idea is that you put you just put your rod in, you put your bait in. You cast your hook, and then around it you sort of start spattering bait. And another thing that's quite cool about it is that it's relatively discreet, because you're casting in midair, and the bait opens up in midair. The only thing that hits the water is an empty plastic rocket, which doesn't make much of a splash. So, you know, it's all very quiet and discreet, and the fish don't get suspicious. Okay, right. So, I've managed to do it. Critical. Hang on a second. So this cockpit is now operational, though as you can see in the bottom right, it is only slightly over the blue bit. So it's not going to take much punishment before it breaks, so I best be careful. Okay, so O2's fine, although I'm not running on my tank. Let me just check power. Battery power is on 8 hours. Okay. Can I switch on the ore detector? Yes, I can. So, now then. That doesn't look correct. The thrusters, atmospheric thrusters, not coming on. Why is that? Because they're switched off. Did I turn them off? I think I did. There we go. So, these 4 devices that you see mounted on the side are atmospheric thrusters. So they are only effective, oh dear, only effective within dense atmospheres, and the higher up you go, the less effective they become. So yes, let's detach the landing leg. Whoa, okay then. Okay, hold up. Okay, this has gone slightly wrong. Yeah. Okay, as you can see there, what I did was demonstrate that you can roll quite effectively with this vessel. So there you go. That's the demonstration of a roll. All critical. Part of my plan. Why the fuck did that happen? Did it lack a gyroscope? Possibly. Wait, what am I doing? Control panel. Okay, so I believe the vessel lacked a gyroscope, so it lacked a device that will, well, determine which way to roll, the way that I would like it to roll. So, hang on. So, one motor. Hang on a second. So, make me one motor with a bit of nickel. Please. Thank you. Oh, wait, we can't make a large steel tube? What? We can't make it with this? Thank you, Damry. Thank you very much, Damry. Large steel tube. I need... What? I'm very confused. Oh, see, I didn't even have the steel plates. Survival. Can the survival kit not make a large steel tube? Hang on. Give me 10 of these. I need a proper assembler. No. Right. Grab these. So 1 motor and 1 large steel tube. I believe I can be a cheeky bastard and pinch it from this thruster. Okay. Now I just need 3 computers and... No, I just need 1 steel plate, don't I? I think. There we go. What? Yeah. What have I done? Hang on. Ugh. Yes, the game is quite complicated, Sweet Corn, but it's made more complicated by the fact that I'm making it more complicated. Typically, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to stop, as I think Snake mentioned, you're supposed to stop and start building where you land, but I'm trying to intentionally fly away because I know I can. So yes, as with all things, it's not really that complicated. I'm making it complicated because I'm stupid. Right. What's the point of the game? Just space construction or actual escaping the planet? Well, it's Minecraft, as in you build things using your imagination. That is purely the idea of the game. There is no end game objective really. It is just a big sandbox for you to build stuff and smash things into each other and play with the physics really. Okay, here we go. Right, attempt number 2. Landing gear unlocked. Inertial dampeners enabled. There we go, that's better. Right, so with the gyroscope mounted on board the vessel, I now have control. So, the drop pod becomes an actual ship. Haha! Right, so there we go. Now bear in mind, we have limited power, and the sun is going down. Not that that really matters, because we don't have solar power. I don't actually have forward thrust. However, like the genius space engineer that I am, I can, in fact, point the ship down and use the down thrusters as forward thrust. Onwards! Ooh, look at this landscape. Ooh, this is pretty. We're not going to crash, it's fine. Welcome to Space Engineers, for those who haven't seen it. As you can see, it's come leaps and bounds from the 4 bloody asteroids that it used to start with. Look at this, beautiful. Now there is a method to my madness, sometimes. Let's switch on the ore detector here, and it's at 50 meters range. So what I need to do is I need to have a look around and see if I can find any decent ore. So we might be a bit high to do that right now. Where should we go? Typically you can see where the minerals are because they're these sort of darker patches, but they're a bit hard to spot sometimes. And I don't really know what I'm looking for on the Earth planet. Hang on. Let's not be too much of a speed freak because I'm just going to get fucking murdered by my own idiocy. Switch off the inertial dampeners so we can fall a bit. A little bit. Don't go mad because we don't have a lot of downward thrust, so if we fall too quickly we will spatter ourselves all over the place. Right, okay. So I just want to pull down a bit and just start scanning and seeing what I can see, you know? Thank you, Duke. Thank you very much, Duke. The big patches of ore colour have been replaced with something that looks more like a clump of dots, says R3. Clump of dots? Clump of dots. Alright, well, we'll get low and just let the ore detector handle it. It's only got a 50 meter range, so, and we're like 72 meters up. There we go. Right. Let's do some scanning. So effectively what we're waiting for is a name that will appear, like a label at the side of the screen. And it will say gold, silver, iron, or whatever. And whilst I can just use the survival kit in order to scan things... in order to scan things, in order to build trace amounts, if I get an actual mineral deposit of, say, iron, I get way faster. just sort of cruising. To be honest, a small little ship like this really won't have the range on its ore detector. Ooh, what's that over there? I see a small group of brown dots. Could that be ore, maybe? Finding a lake might be a good idea purely for getting some ice, and therefore hydrogen. Ah, I see some dots on the floor. Could this be a mineral deposit? Let's have a look. Anyway, for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. No real plan this morning. I'm just kind of chilling with a bit of Space Engineers. Come on. This ship reminds me of Batteries Not Included. Anyone remember that film? Hey, right, so there we go. We've detected some silver 77 meters down. So there is a silver ore vein down there. Worth noting, actually. I'll put a tag here in a minute. Some gold as well. Useful for circuitry, that. Okay. Thank you, King Kill. Thank you, King. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, King. Okay. Anything else? Just that? I think it's just that. Alright, so if we go... Hold up a sec. GPS, new from current position, and then we'll just mark this as gold and silver ore. Aha. There we go. It's been marked. Right. Hi there, D-Joel. Well, okay. Break in a good way, I hope. Enjoy your meal. Thank you, Mitter. Thank you very much, Mitter. Okay. Oh, is that just a bug, or... Yeah, just a piece of the terrain that hasn't loaded properly. Right. I see some more brown dots over there. Let's have a look. Let's take it nice and careful, because we don't want to just smash into things. Is the water now? I don't know. I doubt it. Sorry. He's referring to the fact that all water sources were solid ice, even in situations where that didn't make any sense. Thank you, the Atkinson. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Magnesium, useful for explosives, and silicon, useful for glass. Right. So, new from current position. Hold up. Wait. Let's not go crashing into a tree. Move forward a bit. Okay. The survival kit can only take the rocks you need to make the arc furnace, basic refiner, and basic assembler. Indeed. But I'm just having a quick look around to see if I can find a iron ore deposit, which will speed things up rather dramatically, I think. But, I mean, at the same time, also just look for a nice location to start building, instead of on the side of a bloody hill. Thank you, Aleka? Thank you, Aleka. Well, I do like this little basin that we got here. Is pretty cool, though, isn't it? But I don't necessarily want to stick the base right in the center of one for the sake of the solar power. What about a cliff edge or something? Let's have a quick further explore. I'm going to go this way. Okay. What's wrong with the hill? No, sorry, Sherlock. What I meant is I don't want to go too far down into a valley, because then the sunlight will be limited. And if I'm utilizing solar power, that will be a problem. What datapad, Rivion? Is it like an instruction manual? If so, I don't need an instruction manual. You know, I don't need a map. I'm a man. We navigate through our keen sense of direction. And we figure out how things work, like vacuum cleaners and barbecues, using our innate knowledge. We don't need instructions. Data pads have oh really? Have GPS to the NPC bases? I'm sure I'll find them. Lost? Pfft, lost. Rubbish. In order to be lost, you need to have some idea where you're going in the first place. I'm exploring. I'm an explorer. That's what I do. Space explorer. Alright, this way. Hi there, Mattypus. Yeah, it's good chill. It's, you know, again, it's just a sandbox. When you're in the mood to just drop in and just start making whatever, really, a giant space dick that ejaculates nickel at your enemy, then, you know, go crazy. More silicon? Anything else? Careful, 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 careful. Hello, Lulu. What are you doing, sweet pea? Hang on. What are you doing? Why are you looking at me? You being naughty? Yes, are you being naughty? Who's your good gal? Who's your good gal? Hang on, I need to land the ship because I need to go give her a cuddle. Land the ship, land the ship. Boop. Ship landed. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Oh, what's that belly? What's your belly? Who's his dog? Who's his dog? Ah. And the dog's gone forever. Sorry, that was the end of Lulu. That was the last you ever saw of her. She's gone forever and ever. Lulu, do you want a treat? There she is. Right. Cool. Anyway, sorry. What was I doing? Oh, seems to be nightfall now. So I found some silicon, some magnesium, and some ice. So I'll just give those an appropriate tag. So what was that last time? I found some magnesium and silicon. And new from current position. Magnesium, silicon, and ice. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry to hear that, Matty. I hope they are both okay as soon as possible. Thank you, New Art. Thank you very much, New Art. Thank you, sir. Let's go check that mountain out. See what's up there. Anyway, for the people just joining the stream, I hope you're okay. So this week I'm continuing the second week of work on Rocket League Bullshittery Part 1. So far so good, really. There's not really a huge amount happening in the middle of an edit. I just kind of sit down and I just start cutting things together and look at them and again. Yeah, it's just basic editing, really. What else is going on? So yes, went fishing on the weekend and looked like a total idiot. Didn't catch any fish either. Oh, I tell you what, yes, so when I got there, it started raining really, really heavily. So I had a good opportunity to try out the fishing bivvy. If you don't know what a bivvy is, it's basically a small tent. It's like a tent that you can't really stand up in. Like a little tent that you see by the side of a river where fishermen sit. But, I don't like those. They're like little loot box bullshit with skins. Yeah, anyway, so I had a good opportunity to test out the bivvy. It worked really well. Lulu and I were really, really cozy. We were super, super duper cozy inside our little tent. Okay. Is this like a valley thing? You just googled my face and you did not expect this look from my voice. Indeed, yes. Absolutely, yes. Yes. That's 100% what I look like. Absolutely, yes. There's no way that could be not correct. Uh-huh. Yep. Absolutely, completely, yeah, ginger, yes, so ginger, unbelievably ginger, yep. Also, you know, called Mr. Batty. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, it's a running joke. People seem to be pretending that they're me. Particularly one of Cyanide's mods called Mr. Batty. He keeps going to conventions pretending he's me, so all of the Google results are so skewed. Because, you know, obviously Google's, you know, it's like, that must be him. Yeah, apparently Ginger and my name is James, yeah. Hang on, here's the problem. This might actually... Can I fly over here? My atmospheric thrusters are losing power because I'm quite high up. They're not losing power, they're just not as efficient because the atmosphere is quite thin up here. Yeah, we're okay, we made it. Ooh, okay. Oh wow, like an ice... Well, not, it's just snow. Like a mountain plateau thing. I rather like the valley that we were at before, like the cliffs on the side of the valley. I'm going to go back and start setting up a platform over there, I think. Unless I see anything particularly interesting. So I'm just going to spin the pod round and move this way. Remember the film about the soccer team stuck in the Andes? Oh yes, you mean the, yeah, the survivors of that crash. That, yeah, had to resort to cannibalism. Yeah, that sucks. Messi says, you thought my name was Arthur. Right. No, I'm... In terms of what I look like, I'm an extremely generic-looking individual to the point that it's one of the reasons I don't have a face cam. You know how Twitch is just full of... you go to every other stream, and it's just some boring-looking white guy? It's just me, you know. I'm generic-looking white guy to a T. There's nothing interesting. So, if I did face reveals and put a camera up, it'd be like, yay! You know. Be mindful of my fuel. Indeed, although not really fuel, battery power. If I push the thrusters, I've got 35 minutes of it. Oh yeah, that'll help. Hi Mao. Yeah, just wear blackface. Yeah, there's no way that would backfire in any way, shape or form. Well, thank you, Messi, but you know what I'm saying. It's more in the context of a website with lots and lots of generic-looking white dudes on it. I'm very much a generic-looking white dude. Plus, it's kind of great that, you know, Mr. Batty has been so kind. He's done me a kindness. He's put his face all over the internet, pretending that he's me. Which means, you know, when people find out about all the murders, I can get away with it scot-free. Ha-ha! Right. Okay then. So I'm just going to fly back to that valley area and probably set up on one of the cliff sides. Yeah, the FBI won't know who's who. Also, the FBI would be very confused, considering they'd be immediately stopped at the border on trying to enter a foreign nation, effectively, the United Kingdom, and probably arrested by MI5. Right, okay. Yeah, so let's pull back to the cliff face over here. FBI, you mean MI6? No, MI5. So MI5 would be domestic security. So MI6 is... so what would it be? So no, I suppose FBI... over here, Interpol would be FBI. So FBI deals with cross-border crime, yes? So that would be Interpol. So the you know, cross-border crime. But MI5 is domestic security, so that would be your equivalent of the American equivalent of the... Is it the NSA? Question mark? And MI6 would be the CIA, so foreign you know, counter-terrorism, all that stuff. I can't remember. Sorry. You know, there's jurisdictional overlap and stuff like that. FBI is domestic, CIA is international. But I thought FBI is for crime, isn't it? It's not for internal security against, say, foreign nations, right? Which is your... what is the American... internal security? Not for criminals, for, you know, spies. So I misspoke then. It wouldn't be MI5 that would intercept the FBI. It would be, well, I don't know, actually. Just local police. Let's go here. Homeland. Oh, Homeland Security. Ah. I'm not familiar with that, sorry. Homeland Security. I've heard of it, but I don't know what they... Right, so, let's go over here. Find a flat bit and sit down then. Okay. I don't have any forward thrust, so I'm struggling to come in here. Don't want to smash the damn thing. Yeah, this is good enough. Okay. Careful, careful, careful. Right, down we go. Bloop. Sweet. Okay, so now that we're on the ground, let's just switch off the atmospheric thrusters. Oh, did I damage this? Inoperable. Oh no, I see. I pulled off a bit, didn't I? Right. Okay, so let's now drill a section. Yeah. So let's start packing this thing full of some rocks, effectively. So here we go. Make a small hole where the rocks can just form. No, I haven't. Sorry, GJ. I'm not familiar with that, sorry. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just using the hand drill that I've got to pick up some rocks, which is all that's spawning when I just tunnel into the basic terrain. This isn't a dedicated mineral node, you see. I have to find one of those. Okay, there we go.
Inventory.
There we go. Let's go over to the pod. Drop in the stone. How do I do it? Is it double click? Double click. There we go. And also, can I just go to the cargo pod? In fact, I could just dump it all in the cargo pod, couldn't I? Yeah. Full? Maybe it's through a pipe that I can't... Oh, wait. It's strange. Sorry, I don't know what's going on there. Yes, video game. This is... what is this? I think this is the Hoover Network. Just a bunch of ambient music. I like ambient music, personally. Music without lyrics. Good for working to, you know? Thank you, Epic. Thank you very much, Epic. What's that, Raptor? You just finished your job today after 3.5 years in the same department. You went to your new department to introduce yourself, only to find that the guy who had hired me was away, and he'd not told anyone that anyone was starting. Oh dear, really? So they just probably put you in a corner and just, you know, told you to sit there. Right. Yeah, what else has happened this weekend? Not much, really. I found myself really, really drained. I lifted too many things, so just carrying the fishing gear. Carrying the fishing gear to and from the lake was a huge ball ache. Hi there, Depanda. Welcome indeed. I went down to the fishing lake on Saturday, and the strong wind had blown over a tree, so I couldn't actually get the car any closer to the river lake area than, well, not sure how far it was, but I basically had to carry things from the main car park. So, oh, my legs and my arms afterwards were just, yeah, a lot to carry. Why was Lulu naughty? What did she do? Oh, she just refused to comply. I would give her instructions and she would just run off. I tried to call her and she would ignore me, that sort of thing. I think it's because when we go fishing, she thinks that we're going for a walk, and therefore she doesn't like sitting still. But yeah, it was a pain in the ass. I bought her treats and everything, but she either ignored them or buried them. And then when I got back, she would, I think what might have happened, I think she ran through some stinging nettles. Because she just seemed so down, and she didn't want to move. And I wondered if she'd eaten something, but then she was sort of licking one of her legs. I reckon she'd ran through some stinging nettles. She's fine now. She's A-okay. But, yeah, she was just being really just not cooperative at all. Okay. Right then. So, now that I've taken... Yes, I've taken the stone. I've packed it in here. So we're gradually getting some... Well, some iron, some silicon, some nickel... Right, okay then. So, what I need to do is I need to go and start a basic platform. Let's keep it very, very simple. What is it called? Sorry. Light armor block. Okay. Very, very simple. Let's not go mad. So they take about 25 steel things a piece. So how does it, oh, do I need to do new? Oh, of course.
Fuel critical.
Fuel. Sorry, why does it say that? My hydrogen fuel? The ship fuel? Steel plates. Let's order up some steel plates. So please give me... There we go. How's my gym membership going? Yeah, I still have that gym membership. Lolo Saraptor. Have I been to the gym? I've walked past it. Oh really? Is it the hydrogen? Got it. I'll pick up the bottle here. No, I can't because I presumably disconnected it. So it's in this cargo bay. Yeah, there it is. I see. So the survival kit here at the back can't access the cargo bay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yes. No. Yes, indeed. Again, because I'm stupid. Holy Neville. Hi, Neville. He's in the chat. He says, "You fat fuck. No diet, no gym. Eating fish bait." What? Remember that I'm out of breath so much in VR. Good morning to you too, Neville. Friendly and welcoming as always, I see. I hope you're okay, man. Okay then, so let's put down a platform. Let's start here. Okay, nice and simple. So yes, that's Neville, folks. I'm sure you know him, possibly know him from the armor videos. His English has dramatically improved, actually. Holy shit. You've done very well with that, Neville. Well done. Okay, so more, yeah. So the process of retrieving stone and stuff will, well, yeah, it will improve dramatically once I can turn this rover into an actual mining vessel. Yeah, turn on my lights. My suit has lights. Right. Yeah, I feel a bit boring today. I don't really have much news going on, insofar as what's happening this weekend. So yeah, cleaned the fishing gear. Yeah, just vegged out really. Thank you, Depanda. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Sorry, wait, wrong. Sorry, Dildo. Thank you, Dildo. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. What's that, Depanda? Can I make more armor videos? Yes, of course, absolutely. Will do. Definitely. Okay, so it's processing that stone. Thank you, Duct Tape Ninja. Thank you, Duct Tape. What's the problem here? Production queue, survival kit requires stone? It has stone. Oh, hang on. Is it taken up with iron? Oh, I see. I'm just not putting in enough. There we go. It just needs way more than that. It processes the stone in bulk. Thank you, Fusel. Thank you very much, Fusel. Okay. So, steel plates, production, components, steel plates. Yeah. A tedious process initially until we can get a drill going. So let's have a look at that. Hang on. So drill head. So an actual drill. Large steel tubes 12. That's the difficulty. We need to get an assembler going and mount the assembler on that platform and get it powered. Thank you, Not Curious. Thank you very much, Not Curious. Thank you, sir. Right. Okay. Well, it's all solvable. I wonder if I can get... Yeah, someone said that if I go deeper, I can get better rocks. Is that true? Or more materials in them? Guess we'll find out momentarily. Right. What's that then? Stone, 11. No, I don't think the colour makes a difference, does it? Oh wow, no way, holy shit, 200. Oh yeah.
Inventory full.
Perfect, cool, yeah, these deeper yeah, okay. Nice, I was unaware. So the surface stones are rubbish compared to the deeper ones. Sweet. So yeah, keep making more and more trace materials. Right. I've disconnected the cargo bay because I put the cockpit here, didn't I? Maybe I should pull the cockpit off and reconnect it. That'll speed this up quite a bit. Then I can just fill the cargo bay rather than waiting for the survival kit to be out of stuff. Thank you, Lino. Thank you very much, Lino. Thank you. Hang on a minute. Let me just fiddle with that. So, there we go. So, what did I do here? Why is the cargo bay not connected? So, oh, no, it's the... oh, see, it's the... Where is it then? Is that the cargo bay? Interior light, battery, survival kit. Where's the cargo bay? Oh, is it just a small one? I'm so confused. Small cargo bay. Show block on HUD. Where is it? Am I being... Did I disassemble it? No. Small cargo bay. Show on HUD. Where is it? Trouble is, it's a tiny thing. A small cargo bay. How weird. Survival kits. Guess it's that thing there. Or is that a conveyor junction? Not sure. We can just make another one. Small cargo bay. Whoop. 8. There we go. Bugger. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Then we can put a bit more rocks in there, can't we? Right. Cool. Da 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 da. It's not very big, is it? Small cargo container. Damn. Right. Okay, go get more rocks. So yes, what I'm trying to do here is just get some basic iron so we can get a platform going. On that platform I'll place an assembler, try and get it powered, use that assembler to make a drill head on that vessel to speed up the task dramatically. Okay. Did it fall off when I rolled? Well, no, it would show as not being attached if that were the case. Good morning, Belen. Good morning indeed. Right. Ugh. Cool. Sweet. Okay, give me some steel plates if you please. So let's have a look and see. Basic assembler. Here we go. So the basic assembler is used to produce a limited selection of components. It requires ingots and power to produce them. Okay. Should be simple to make. And I'll place it. Can I place one on a small vessel? Guess not. Needs to be placed here. Cool. Hang on. Yes, indeed, King. I've got the antenna off. Yes. Yeah. I do. Okay. Survival kit, basic tools. Carry on. Depanda, about another 45 minutes-ish, maybe. I said I've got much to edit today. There we go. So, construction components, motors, displays. Right. Turn the ore detector off. Good shout. Save power. How much power do I have? 5 hours. Cool. Ore detector. There we go. Production. Switch that over. Can I get more? The first few hours in Space Engineers are excruciating. The only way you found to mitigate them is to start on the moon, so you're motivated to get off that rock as soon as possible. Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I can see how they've tried to smooth it over as best they can. Putting in stopgap things, such as basic, survival kits and basic assemblers. As opposed to before, where you just had the assembler or the refinery. Thank you, no one but a ghost. Thank you, no one. Whoops, what am I doing? There we go. Did Cyanide and I ever finish Gears? No, some real life stuff came up for Cy. So, maybe you'll have the time at some point.
Inventory full.
He's referring to Gears of War 5. Okay. Cool. Alright. So it's only making trace amounts of nickel, silicon, and iron. So I require 40 construction components, 10 motors, and some steel. Let's have a look there. 10 motors, 40 construction components. Okay, and some steel. So what are we missing here? Oh no, wait, we have them. Sweet. Okay. Pop that there. Take those. Wait until those have been built, or just start carting them down immediately. Those are the materials for the cockpit. Okay. Indeed, I've switched them off for the moment, Jav. Yep, that's the plan, King. That is the plan indeed. As in getting a small drill on the underside of this ship where the hydrogen thruster is, and then gradually just digging down in a sort of teabag drilling method tends to be the most effective. Oh shit. I hope you're I hope you recover quickly, the Duke of Donuts. Thank you kindly. Oh, he calls me a handsome man. Thank you very much. Thank you. No. You've never seen me, the Duke. But thank you, the Duke.
Inventory.
And yeah, I hope your spine recovers just fine. The spine is an important thing to have, I feel. There we go. Hang on. Do some more of those. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you very much, Sydney. Thank you sincerely. And Dugio, thank you for the compliments and welcome indeed. But I sound handsome, says Zaka. Indeed, this is again one of the reasons for my lack of a face cam. I know my strengths. I know exactly what's in my favor and what's not. Ah, my voice, it sounds so handsome, yet when the face comes on camera, you're like, ugh. I'm smart enough to not have a camera, effectively. Okay, anyway, so what's it doing? Let's go and grab some, so the motors and components and some steel. Aha! So for those who are just joining, I'm just trying to put together a basic assembler block on a large... So effectively how the game works is that it will categorize each object in the game as either a small grid, a large grid, or a station. So a station is just a large grid that is immobile. The other two will be affected by physics if they're not sitting, if they're not pinned to the floor with a landing leg. So effectively what I've done here is I've set a station. And all of the large blocks for a station require way more material to build. So 4 displays, 80 computers. Order them up to the components. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, and 80 computers. 100. Can we... Oops. Can I shrink it by... No, I can't. Cool. There we go. So it's using the silicon. So if I mouse over, it will tell me that it requires iron and silicon. Just to make it easier for people to watch. Hang on. I've toned down the transparency. Or rather, I've upped the transparency, rather. But it's probably going to be easier for you guys to understand if I do... this. There we go. Cool. So this is what it looks like normally. Okay. Okay. Production, computers, that might take a little bit of time, so I'll go back down the hole. Ooh, I think that's the end of the music track. Hang on a minute. Is it the end of the track? 2 more minutes, I'll just switch it over. Bear with me. Oh my god, I can't spell. Right. Playlist. There we go. Too loud. Turn that down. There we go. Right. Sweet. Wee. Okay. Thank you, Mindless Fool. Thank you very much, Mindless. Can you get another fun fact about me, but something less penisy? What? If I took out all of the penis facts, there wouldn't be anything interesting about me. Thank you, Phoenix66.
Inventory full.
Thank you very much, Phoenix66. I don't know. Fun fact about me. You know, oh no, I'm not gonna. No, I was gonna say something, but if I did, it would make me extremely identified. I was about to tell you about a very distinctive scar that I have on my face. But if I did, then it would make me immediately identifiable in public, so I'm not doing that. Fact about me.
Inventory full.
I don't know, I'm struggling to think of something that isn't incredibly embarrassing. Hang on. Oh shit. Cue that up some more. No, it's not a Glaswegian smile or whatever it is, like the Joker. Hang on. What do I need? Oh, good. The computers. There we go. Right, grab. No. Oh, put the stone down. Grab the computers. Right. Oh yeah, you know about that one, Duck Slayer. Yeah, I think I did mention it a while ago. Oh, the displays. Hang on. Cool, there we go. How about some editing tips, says Prince Glor? You currently have the small behavioural problem where you dump everything into one composite shot and everything's getting messy. Best trick I can recommend if you're using Adobe Premiere, nesting. Nest everything. By that, I don't mean go outside and grab some sticks and build a nest and sit there incubating eggs. What I mean is that you can right-click on your items, on your timeline, on your sequence in Adobe Premiere in order to make a nest. There'll be an option called Nest, which will just make its own sequence. It will basically put it in its own sequence that you can then double-click and it will open into its own timeline. So effectively, you're moving objects on your timeline into their own folders. It will clean things up. It will massively clean things up. Trust me. Yeah, to just nest everything. Right. Okay. So an assembler. So now that I built this assembler, I can now go directly here, and as you can see, it will give me a much greater number of components that it can manufacture. It will also let me build some better tools, so long as I have the materials. So better drill, better grinder, that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. It does, however, require power. Now, solar power is an option. Maybe not right now. But what was the other thing? Sorry, I just need to go sit in the cockpit. Oh, no, I disassembled the cockpit, didn't I? How do I get power without a cockpit, then? Oh, that's frustrating. So my power tools are about to shut down. It's going to be interesting. How does one get power? I need steel. I put them in here, didn't I? Hang on. Just got to rebuild the cockpit. Hang on. Yeah. Unable to place cockpit. Is something in the way? It's probably the lack of the floor that's the issue. Hang on. Do that. There we go. So one construction component, one monitor, one display. So let's go here. One monitor and motor even. Okay. For station power on Earth, the best bet is an 8 high tower with a wind turbine. Yeah, I think, did we do wind turbines last time? No, I don't think we ever did we? We stuck some oxygen generators up on a tower and made it spin. just because it was amusing, just because it looked cool. And then we made a bigger tower and stuck a chair on the top and started spinning people around at high speed until the rotor broke off and the person went flying into a ravine and we laughed at them. I think it was Social. Social wasn't laughing, he was screaming, but the rest of us, oh, it's hilarious. There we go. Now if I sit in it, my suit should... There we go. So in the bottom left corner, you can see that red bar is going up into the blue. My suit is drawing power with the ship from the ship itself. So if I go to the battery, I'm draining it. So the battery has stored power 566 kilowatts per hour. My suit is now fully charged. Very good. Wind turbines are a thing in this game now, apparently. Okay. Let's give it a go. See if there's any wind power. So, let's get just some, as much steel as we can then. Hang on. Oh, alternatively, I wonder if I can build a battery. No, because I wouldn't be able to transfer the power, would I? No, we don't have the power cells. And I doubt I have any storage. Yeah. Okay. Can I read some fairy tales for YouTube? I would. No, well, no, not Hiddies, because then people would make it weird. I'm sure they'd find a way to make it weird. But sleep well, Hiddies Sook. Sleep well indeed. Okay. Sorry, I'm losing the plot a bit. What am I doing? I need to make some steel plates so I can make this tower. There we go. Read my chat, says Blue Nurse. But the chat's full of people who smell and yell at me. Especially that Duck Slayer. Fuck that guy, am I right? Ugh. Indeed, that is indeed true. You can do that, Shadow. You can queue up the block itself, the entire block. Although this particular machine won't do that. The other one will. So here I can only do ingots, components, and, well, the components and the tools, but I don't have the option to order up the block. As in all of the materials of the block, unless something's changed in the interface. Okay. This one should do it though, right? Hang on. Production... Oh no, it doesn't. That's strange. Unless they changed it. So it used to be the case that you could pick all of the block materials up here. Right, okay. Anyway, here we go. So... Whoops. Okay. So obviously one tiny bit of damage is going to cause that to fall, but you can still get power running through the basic scaffold. You don't need to fully assemble all of the steel plates if you don't want to. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you very much, Mikey. How do I manage to read the chat as it moves so quickly? I ignore most of it. Sorry. Right, okay. Wind turbine? Damn, probably the... Oh no, I do know how to make it. Okay. Wind turbine. So motors, interior plates, computers. Simple enough. Ooh, pretty. Whee! There we go. So 8 motors, 20 construction components. Ow. 8 motors. And 20 construction components. Looks like I require additional iron. I'll have to go get some. Sure, yeah, it makes sense, Cthulhu. You need the proper assembler to do the full blocks. Right, hoover up as many rocks as we can. So yes, anyway, to the people joining the chat, I hope you're having a lovely Monday wherever you are in the world and whatever it is you find yourself doing today. So this weekend was pretty uneventful. I spent most of it just chilling. And it's back on the editing horse today with Rocket League Bullshittery Part 1. which is going just fine. Thank you, Mug Life. Thank you very much, Mug Life. Thank you.
Inventory full.
Back we go. What else am I doing? Probably need to go shopping for food. I don't have a great deal of it here. I'll put these back. Don't need them. Oh, this one, Paz, man. This is the playlist called Trippy Chill on the SoundCloud of a lady called Julia Sayori. So she was a streamer who stopped streaming, but she had a SoundCloud thing with some playlists, and this is just the Trippy playlist. I like it. I often have it running when I do Space Engineers. No, we're not talking about that, Blue Nurse. Not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that.
Inventory full.
Da, 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 da. Alright. Queue up some more. There we go. Whoops.
Inventory full.
When am I posting a new bullshittery vid? When it's ready. Add it. It's far from ready. Cool. Okay, so is the sun coming up? I don't know. But hopefully we'll get some wind power. This is similar to Astroneer. Not, well, maybe, but I'd say Astroneer is much more superficial. It's, far simpler compared to this. Plus, Astroneer isn't really about. Again, I know this doesn't look it, but this is just Minecraft, as in terms of overall play style, what you're supposed to do. It's a sandbox where you build things out of using your imagination. It is not an explorer game. It is not a puzzle game or an adventure. It's purely what sort of ship are you going to build? What sort of space platform? Are you going to design, a spinning swastika that will fire rockets in every direction? Or, you use your imagination. Oh, thank you, Plan Sweeby. Thank you, sir. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Yeah, it amuses me that the opening main menu for Space Engineers has a sort of demo reel of all the things you can build, but I find it incredibly unrealistic because there is not one swastika, there is not one penis ship that's trying to penetrate the other, because that's immediately what would happen if people like us were to get the ability to make spaceships. It's ridiculous. It's like Ready Player One. What's it called? What's that film? That book that was turned into the film with like all the sort of CGI. Is it Ready Player One? Yeah, and then I think somebody pointed out that it's completely unrealistic. There's not there are no. They go through the entire thing, and there are just no furries. Like normally, what would happen is you walk into one of those online lobbies inside the whatever it's called, like the online world that they live in, and the first thing you see is like two anthropomorphic wolves just fucking each other in the lobby. That is just how the internet is. It's just how it is. It's just, right nor wrong, that is just the nature. There's a guy jumping up and down wearing a business suit screaming Hitler did nothing wrong. That would be Ready Player One. Okay, what's the problem with this? Not enough? Oh, just not enough. Okay. No, I did actually get the components though, so let's grab these. Okay. Have you guys, people in the chat, have you guys seen the latest video on YouTube by the Internet Historian? I love those videos. He's done one talking about online polls, another one about online polls, and how, of course, they immediately get abused. It's great. Or how like an unmoderated Twitter feed, which was set up. So sorry, there was this developer conference on Agile, which is a sort of never mind. This big developer conference where they had these giant screens set up with an unmoderated Twitter hashtag, which of course the moment B found out about it, he's just spammed with gore and furries fucking each other. It's great. Oh, I love it. It's so funny. That's just the internet. That is just what happens on the internet.
Inventory full.
Thank you, Angle Senior. Angle? Angel? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. Yes. How do we contact the cyber police? You done goofed. What am I doing? Sorry, I need more What do I need? Sorry. So I require 10 more construction components and 24 girders. Oh, the sun's coming up. Okay. 24 of these, yes. And 10 more construction components. Oh wait, I've got them. Okay, grab the construction components. Yeah, I really enjoy the Internet Historian. He's got this. I love the way. So there are 3 YouTubers in particular. So it's the Internet Historian, Mr. Metica, and what's it called? I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, but it's Down the Rabbit Hole. So these are just YouTubers that present like here's an event that happened on the internet, and then they don't really have to inject a huge amount of bias into it. They just like here's something that happened on 4chan, and it's so funny, so funny. Okay, hang on. Like the Habbo Hotel raids or whatever. Okay, there we go. Cool. Holy shit. Not seen one of these before. Nice. Okay, so we have a wind turbine. Let's have a look. No, I suppose. Sorry, no. I was going to look for battery info, but I suppose we don't have a battery. So wind turbine. Oh, cool. Max output, current output 1,000 watts. Oh, really? Okay. The assembler. Does this run? Required input 1 kilowatt. Oh no, 1 kilowatt. Okay. Right, so it should work. So can the basic assembler... I just need to feed it. Right, so grab some iron. I'm just going to test it. There we go. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, and it works, and it's super efficient. So now, let's try... sorry, quick question. Will that keep running forever, or will we run out of wind? You know what I mean. Not run out of wind, but will we get windless days? Oh, thank you, Generic. Thank you very much. Cool. It's pretty cool looking as well. You know what I'm saying? Not run out of wind. Right. So, what I need to do now then is I need to try and convert this ship into... Well, I just need to get a drill head on it so that I can get a lot of material and attach it to that platform. Yeah. Okay. And obviously expand the platform and put like a docking node on it or whatever. Right. So... what will it take to do that then? So let's go to drill. There we go. Right, so drill ships are utility tools for mining on planets or asteroids to collect raw ore. Steel, construction components, large steel tubes, motors, and computers. So all of that is doable. Right, so let's pull off a landing leg. Okay, I've already pulled off one. This one is off, yes? There we go. Now, what I want to do is I want to just stick it on the side, just somewhere where I can just go bloop. Here will do. What I'm trying to do will make sense momentarily. So stick that side on, like that. Would it work? No, I need 3 construction components and a motor. Okay. Nope. Yep. Yep. And a motor. Requires more stone. Let's go get it. You can add things to the building planner, or you'll get things in your inventory automatically. What you mean, the block planner? Yes, but not with an assembler that basic. Whoops. Okay. I know. Atari, yeah. Atari is in. It's so peaceful without cyanide trying to crash into it. Thank you, Lockhart. Thank you very much, Lockhart. Nah, I'll be fine. Digital, so long as I don't go crazy. I've done it many times before. Although, actually, saying that, this planet does have much greater gravity, so perhaps maybe you're right. We'll find out. If it is the case, then we'll adjust accordingly. It'll be fine. Right. Oops. Persevere. Adapt. Overcome. Other words. Okay. Sweet. So that's running. Do you mind if I just run for a quick wee-wee? Yeah, I need to take a piss. Back in a second. Thank you, AK. Thank you very much, sir. Hang on. Oh. Hi there, Bavin. Hi there, man. ZF Bavin is in the chat, folks. Feel free to say hi. He's the musically inclined member of the clan. He's very good at the music. Right. For those just joining the stream, you probably will feel like screaming watching this stream. So yes, for those just joining, welcome indeed. I'm just trying to get a basic mining vessel going here on this Earth planet that I've landed on. Grab that. Grab these. Grab these. Okay. So, what I've done is I've just made a basic landing leg here. If I'm very careful... Is there room? There might not be room. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, let's just, hang on. Damn. Require more steel. I'm just trying to make it dangle. Phrasing. Thank you, Hottest Dodge. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you kindly. There we go. Right. So here we go. Let's disconnect it. Whoop. Oh, of course, I switched off the thrusters. There we go. Nice and gentle. The ship is quite lightweight at the moment. Oops, I switched on the hydrogen thruster. Don't do that. Careful. Now then. Careful, careful, careful. This might be a bit tricky actually because I don't have a lot of control. So nice and slowly. I'm Just watching that that line in front of me to try and get the angle correct. To try and get the yeah, to not drift off sideways. So what I want to do is I want to get access to the underside of the ship so that I can put the mining drill thing. Nice and slow. There we go. Thank you, Grumpy Pirate. Thank you, sir. Thank you for doing that. That's very kind. This might be a bit tricky. Right, okay. Whee! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, okay, hold up, hold up. Right, okay, not quite what I was expecting. Right, hold the fuck up. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. No. Yeah. Yes. Pro skill, pro pilot. Other words with pro in them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah. No. Other way. Yes. Opposite and backwards. Yep. Good. Good. Yeah. Insert interstellar music, please. Hang on. No. Stop. Just work with me here, okay? Come on. Just a few seconds and then there we go. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Pure skill. Right. Thrusters off, just to save power. Must remember to switch those on, otherwise we'll plummet down and it will be incredibly embarrassing. Thank you, Dr. Aporo. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much. Right, sorted. So, the mining ship is now dangling precariously off into a great big ravine. But yes, what I want to do is I want to get access to its underside, so I can pull off this hydrogen thruster and place on... Hang on. A mining... What's it? A drill. I've already got one here. So, where is this going to live? That's the next question. Does the survival kit have an underside that I can access? Let's have a look. Gently. Okay, so that's... What am I looking at? So that's the survival kit. What does it look like? Hang on. Thank you, Grumpy, and thank you, Doctor, and thank you, Hottest. Thank you, all of you. Okay, it's huge. Holy shit. So, hang on. Does it have... Oh, no, it doesn't. That's annoying. So, what I'm looking for is a, like an access point on its underside, but it doesn't have one. It threads straight in. It's a tad frustrating. So, where does it connect to? I could place it in front of the cockpit. There's a small conveyor slot. That's... Yeah, not a bad idea, but let me just pull off the cockpit so I can... Yeah, if I were to line up... Is that all attached? Well, I can easily find out. If I access this small cargo container, obviously I can put stuff in there, but can I move it from there into the survival kit? No, so it's not physically attached. So let's take that off. Hang on. Oops. But yeah, so effectively what I need is I need the pipes to line up. So that one there is not connected to the survival kit. It can't be. So where is the survival kit going? Take care, Babin. Have a good one. And thank you, Hoodoo. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Take this off. Gently. Whoop. Right, now I can at least stand in it. You can't move components through the small conveyors. Oh, really? So it was attached? Well, if that's the case, that'll be easy. Let me just check it. Oops. So I just need a little bit of ore. Or ice or whatever. So small cargo container is here. Survival kit is there. Oh, cool. No, wait. No, I don't think it is connected. No, I think it is, because I just grabbed something from the survival kit. Okay. So, let me just check the cockpit. Okay, so so these access points are slightly higher, as you can see. How much higher? So if I placed it here, so it would need to go up by, well, like what, 2 blocks really. Okay, well, it's doable. So let's do this then. So, small conveyor tube, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Oops. Oh, I need interior plates. Okay. Damn. Get the interior plates in the back of this thing. Okay. Thank you, Hoodoo. Thank you very much. And Alex, before that. Thank you. It's very generous of you all. Thank you. What's the other thing it needed? Motor and interior and construction components. All right. Interior plates. Motors. I need maybe a couple more. Indeed, Grumpy. So I need to be very careful. Again, this is just a very basic starting thing. Okay. So like this. Like this. Cool. So these, yeah, that should connect up to, connect up to the cockpit. And then I'll thread the drill on the front. Again, it's not very elegant, but it works. Story of my life. Fuck. I can build the survival block on the station. Oh, really? Can I? Good to know. Right, there we go. Cockpit. I realised I just typed cock there. I'm not searching for cock. Just to clarify. Ah, crap. Building this is always a bit finicky because it doesn't have a set floor. There we go. So now that should be lined up. See? Okay. And then take the drill and then just mount it on the front. But yes, so I'd need to be so careful. Like, so 28 construction components, 4 large steel tubes. Okay. And then the large steel tubes I'll only be able to get from this bit here. What am I doing? Here. No. Basic assembly. Sorry, what am I doing? There we go. Do I have enough steel in there? Maybe. Cool. Got them. Sweet. Right. So yes, I'm sort of making a very crude and very basic drill, but here's the trouble. As it starts taking on more stone, it will get heavier. So I need to play this carefully. Do we not have sufficient? Damn. I'm going to need more stone. Yeah. Let's go get some more stone quickly. Place the hydro thruster on the bottom is surely easier with my current thruster arrangement. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Inventory full.
It'll be fine. Weight is an even bigger issue on the planet than it is on the moon. Yes. Okay. So I put in the stone. Yeah, have it start processing. Cool. Need to watch out because my hydrogen bottle is down to 10%. Let me just check the power reserves. Checking battery. Battery is down to 2 hours of current battery power on this usage. So, I wonder if I can put a connector on here. That would be advisable, and then it would draw power from the... Yeah, that's going to be the next priority. So a connector block here, also fairly easy to do. Yeah. So if we've got 2 hours remaining of power, that's going to be less so. I'll probably have about 20 minutes when I've got the thrusters engaged. All right. Connector on the back of there, just to get, for the sake of power, just to recharge the damn ship. Right. Construction components. Grab these. Ugh. Oh no, wait, hang on. That's what people say before things go terribly wrong. It'll be fine. You naysayers in the chat, all of you naysayers. When this works flawlessly, you'll be like, ha! I should have listened to Womble right from the beginning. Thank you, Leoka. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Leoka. Thank you, sir. Right. Ta-da. Thrusters. Give me thrust. Wow. Not the hydrogen thruster. Okay, now. You ready for this? Here we go. It's going to work flawlessly. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. 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 Voila. Drill. Activate. No, wait. Hold up. We're drifting away from the platform at quite some speed. Drill. Oh, that's wobbly. Okay. Now then, let's go super low, because if we start falling from the sky, which we will, how much power do I have? 16 minutes. That's not enough. I need to land the thing. Sorry. That's not going to be enough to drill effectively and process the material. Let's get landed just for a moment. And then get a connector and then get it attached to that base. And then we can get it recharged. Yeah, that's not... 16 minutes of power is just not enough. Hang on. Get landed. At least I'll test the drill a little bit. You ready? You ready for this? Okay. Be amazed at my genius! Ha 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 ha! Yes! It works, everybody! You naysayers doubted me. Look at you now. God. Oh, it's not very easy to control. Ha ha ha! Okay, hold up. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah! Om nom nom nom, I say. Precious materials. Well, grass. Ow. Okay, slow down. Okay, there we go. How heavy is the ship? 213,000 kilograms. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, we're still going. We're fine. We're alright. Okay, maybe, no, we're not alright. Land. There we go. Alright. Hold up. How much did I get? Well, it's been processing, yes? No, because I didn't tell it to process. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, nice. Now it's taking all the stone that it's just sort of spattered all over the place, really. In the drills, in the small cargo containers. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Okay, so we'll get a connector on that base, and we'll get a connector on the back of this, and we'll just hook them up in order to up the power on the ship. Now then, let's do that next. That's going to be the priority. Oh, pardon me. I mean, that's disgusting, Lulu. How dare you burp in front of all these people? Revolting animal. There. Right. Steel plates, construction components. Okay. Get rid of some of the silicon. We'll probably need it for computers in a minute. But yeah. Okay, steel. No? Oh wait, of course, we're still processing the stuff. And what I'll then do is I'll add additional thrusters, so forward and back thrusters, so I have more control, much more control. And then the next problem will obviously be the weight of the thing as it gets heavier. Okay. Right. Sweet. So, observe. Ta-da! Cool. So, a connector placed on the back here, linked with a connector placed here. Right. So, steel plates, construction components, small steel tubes. Have I decided on the name yet? Well, it's just a survival ship, so it's not really worthy of a name. I'm sure it won't even last. You know, it'll get thrown into the grinder. Again, the machine that breaks things into components, not a machine that seeks single men. Right. But yes, I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Sorry, this track is the one that's abnormally loud compared to all the others, so I just need to turn this one down. I don't know why that is. Just in the whole playlist, this one's just a bit of a ball ache. Also, it's already 1:20. God damn, how time flies when you're being a genius. Hang on. Turn that down. There we go. Okay, grab that. Grab these components. Sweet. So steel plates. Oh, did I not get them? What? Inventory full, maybe? Missing item. Make more. There we go. Account balance. What's this? Credits? What are they? There we go. I'm somewhat confused. Why can't I grab those? Oh, because I can't drag them through the... I see. I always grabbed them from here, didn't I? Oh, I still can. Oh, it's cool. I still can. So 6 small steel tubes and 6 motors. Okay. It's production. Oh, I can't make them here. All right. Over here. It's for hookers. Is it really? Cool. Can make the motors though. Grab those. Fuck! Almost had it. Almost got it to the line. Right, motors. Give me some motors. Iron. Insufficient iron. Need more stone. Activate the stone gathering nose cone. Shall tunnel to glory. Okay. There we go. Okay, hold up. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Hold. Okay, we go. No. Let's not borrow to China. Okay, hold up. Stop it. Obey me, ship. The ship's not listening. Hang on. Fuck you. Yep, up. Slowed. Okay, whoa, okay. Whoa. Right. We're okay. There we go. I'm fine. Now then, so get this additional. Yeah, so all that's happening is the survival kit is taking trace materials of iron and nickel and silicon, and it's just making some basic plates. But yeah, once we have the decent station going, processing materials quickly, then this will speed up. And obviously we'll get a bigger cargo bay on here in order to lift more material. Can you actually drill through the planets? Yes, you can, Conspiracy. Strangely enough, you can. And here we wonder, says Doctor the Who, why you're single. How could you talk that way to the poor contraption of mine? It wasn't behaving. It wasn't doing what I was telling it to do. I built this thing. No, it didn't really. Okay. I forget. I've got to go to work, but I don't want to go to work. I want to play games. I'm having fun. Well, I've got to go edit, because if I don't edit, then everyone yells at me. No, wait, motors. Move them to the front of the queue. Am I sure? No, McGar. Can you not? Thank you, Camo. Thank you very much, Camo. That's very kind. Thank you, sir. Ah, fuck you, sideways. Okay, hang on. It requires computers. Nope. Right. Yes, we have sufficient silicon. No, I've got a few more minutes. A few more minutes. I hope you had a nice dump, Pwned. I hope it was a pleasant dump. Cool. Okay, so now the connector is functional, as you can see. So now let's repeat the process for that thing over there, and then we should be able to draw power from the platform, if you follow. Of course you're following. I explain it so well. Sometimes. Right. Here we go. So this requires way more. So, okay, 32 construction components and a lot of steel. Construction, any? No. Okay, production. Construction components, 32 of them. And a lot of steel. Another 100 pieces at the very least. What was the other thing? Motors, 10. Can't make the other one. Okay, so more stone is required. So same deal. So I got 13 minutes of power. We'll be fine. Not easy. Where is Sai? No idea. I'm not his mum. Thank you, Killtick. Thank you very much, Kill. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Make sure that it's processing. Yes, it is. Oh, that's disgusting, Lulu. Revolting dog. Okay, hold up. Land. Let it process. Okay. Was it really, Panika? Anyway, so yeah, well, trying to think if there's any news, really. Not really. So I'll tell you what I did do. I tried out that, the fishing stuff that I do. I tried out the sonar float thing. So for those who are not familiar, I bought, probably shouldn't, frankly. Maybe it was a bit silly. But I bought a micro sonar for fishing, and I tied it on to the fishing line on the weekend on one of the sturdier rods because I was determined not to lose the sucker. And the idea is that it's basically just a float that when it's in the water sends out a little blip of sound in order to detect the composition and the depth beneath the float. And in fishing, people use these things. They're basically called a marker float. It's a marker float. It is just a big, bulky marker float that you can easily see at night or in the rain or just general crappy weather. And the idea behind a marker float is to just mark the area that you're aiming to fish at, so that you can send lots of bait in that area and cast consistently to the same area, right? In addition, marker floats are useful because you can tie them onto a certain type of fishing line called braid, which is a very stiff, very solid fishing, like a type of line that is not very elastic. And the purpose of that is that you can drag a weight with the marker float along the bottom, and you can feel through the rod the feeling of the riverbed, if that makes sense. So like a gravel bed will feel like it's tapping because you feel the weight tapping, and mud, you'll feel it sort of slide through mud or get tangled in weeds, although frankly you tend to know because you're fucking stuck in the weeds again, you know, you're pulling on it. Anyway, so the point is it's a marker float that has a small sonar in it, and I tried it and it's really good actually. Holy shit, I was really impressed. So I started pulling it back towards the bank, and I was looking at my phone, and this little blip was going blip, 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 and it was just going, that's gravel, that's silt, that's weeds. And then occasionally it would go, that's a fish. And I don't know why, but the alarm that they've decided to pick whenever it spots a fish is unbelievably annoying. It is if the developer of this particular app that syncs with the float picked the most irritating noise he could find in an entire catalogue of noises. Like, you expect a notification on your phone to be like blip, blip, or bloop, bloop. This one was like every fucking time. And it was super loud, and I had to turn the volume down on my phone because it was really embarrassing. Literally any other noise it could have picked. Anyway. Sorry, what are we doing? I require more everything, really. Really? It's gone through all that stone? Yeah, it's the most irritating sound. So I don't know why they picked that one. Did he use my voice? Oh, he's funny! Oh, good. Ash is funny. Fuck you. Touche, sir. Touche. You can customize it. I don't think so. I couldn't find the option because I was like, fuck, that's annoying. Yeah, it's the sound, it's judging you for buying a sonar. Your shit! Yeah, I'm losing control of this a bit. You're very welcome, Weeworm. Thank you kindly for the compliments. Glad you like the videos. So I'm basically cheating. Well, I suppose you can look at it that way. It's a much more precise instrument for determining the composition of the lake bed. Just because I couldn't find the option for changing the sound, says Jack, doesn't mean it's not there. Fair, frankly. Okay, so how are we doing? Still processing. So let's now move this here and see. Okay. So let's get the mining ship attached, and then we can get this thing powered before it falls from the sky. Hi, Sai. ZF Sai is in the chat, folks. He says, so bad he needs an aimbot for fishing. You mean just like you need an aimbot for all the games you... Oh, wait, sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about that. Sorry. Hi, man. I hope you're well. Lovely picture of your dog, by the way, that you sent me. Adorable indeed. Right. So yes, Sai's in the chat. Feel free to say hi. I'm sure you're familiar with Sai. He's a cunt. Come on, man. You're supposed to be a legitimate pro. Of course. Yes. Of course. You go to all those tournaments and stand cross-legged, cross-armed in front of the camera. Like, whoa. Oh, thank you, Hoodoo. That's extremely generous, sir. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for doing that. Sincerely, man. You've been very, very generous. Okay. More steel... Yeah, damn. Still, I just need to process more stone. It's really inefficient. I'm planning on buying 6 of dynamite. That might be going way too far. Oh, look. We're almost deep enough to get to the decent rocks. Hang on. Sweet. Thank you, Zarin. Thank you very much, Zarin. Thank you, sir. Hang on. Careful. Goes too far, I'll never get it out. Oh, crap. Not good. This is where it just keeps going down and down and down. Actually, it probably will, because I got no reverse thruster. Right. Oh dear. Hang on. How am I going to solve this conundrum? There's no reverse thruster. Oh, great. Alright. Well, I might not need one, frankly. Let's just switch off the thrusters when it's inoperable, because they're currently burning. Okay, hang on. So, make sure we're continuing to make gravel. Get the trace elements of everything else. Right. Just the tip. Yeah. A few more minutes and then I'll get on with work. A few more minutes. Okay. Ugh. Right, I got a better idea. Hang on. Does this does the basic assembler can I order up? Hang on. It doesn't do the same thing that the survival kit does, sadly. So can I put down the survival kit on the platform? Yeah, cool. So this thing I can just put in the rocks. In fact, I'll need to. Steel plates. Oh damn. There's only one. Oh crap. God damn it. Hang on. I know, Horus, but you know, I've got stuff to do. And hi there, man. Right, I'm just going to go here to the main survival kit. I'm going to grab the nickel and the... Yeah, grab the raw materials. Just stick them in the other thing. Damn, low on hydrogen. Do I have any more in here? Oxygen bottle. If I stick it in the O2 generate, there we go. Cool. I've got some ice that it's melting. Make a basic refinery. Not a bad idea, Mr. Archer. Basic refinery. Oh wow, that's cheaper than I thought. Like your mum. Alright, hang on. Stick this in here. Okay. It's only got one entrance there. Where are the entrances on this thing? Thank you, Zrupa, and Hans, and Zarin, and thank you again, Hodu. That's very kind, sir. So it's either side, like that. Alright. Like that. Oh, one of those loot crates just dropped. Oh, damn. Need steel plates. Nope. Ugh. Wait. No, this is what I wanted. Yeah, I'll disable those loot boxes later. They're annoying as shit. Okay. Does the basic refinery do it then? Does it make can it take stone? Guess we'll figure it out soon. Okay. Damn, this is actually a big problem. Hang on. Because the problem I've got is that the ship is going to power down. So I need to ignore this refinery shit. I need to connect the thing before it loses power. Oh, it can? Oh, good. Alright then. But I need to get this sucker out of the... Hang on. Oh my god. I feel like such a fucking spastic. Pull up. Oh. Right. Good job my mum doesn't understand video games or she'd be embarrassed. Well, more so than she's already. Thank you, Handsome. Thank you very much, Handsome. Thank you kindly, sir. Windmill on the ship. Can you do that? So if I just... Oh, of course, I didn't actually switch the... No. I didn't switch the thrusters on. That might... Oh my god! Right, up, up, up. Yep, give it a wiggle. Just pull out, for Christ's sake. Ugh. I got no reverse thrust. That's the trouble. Right, hold up. Right, let's just move one of the thrusters around the front. Stick it. Hang on. Yeah, just pull one of the. Hang on. Pull this thruster here. All right. Atmospheric thruster, and then just spin it like that way. There we go. It's fine. That'll get us out. B. Switch them all on. Thrusters. Apart from the hydrogen, leave that off because we need the ice. Switch off the landing gear and voila. Oh no, landing gear. It's auto-locking because I want it to auto-lock for now. I'll switch off the auto-lock when I've got more control over the vessel. Yep, we don't have enough up thrust, but that's okay. We can fix that in a bit. Huzzah! Right, there we go. Okay. Now, again, we just need to sort this main problem, which is the connector. So, a few more. 12 small steel tubes. 12. Look at them. Production, small steel tubes. A few more of these. Turn off relative dampening. I don't think that works right now. Shadow? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm confused. You mean the inertial dampeners? No, I'm turning them off to save power. Because it's got very little power. 8 motors. Hang on. There we go. Grab these. Okay. 10 more steel plates and 3 computers. Okay. Damn, I require additional steel. Can I pinch some from the ship? Yes, I can. 10 more steel plates. Oh no, wait, that might be quite considerable. Let's just oh, maybe I can. Oh no, hang on. Production queue. All right, steel plates. Hey, there we go. Right, let's just get the ship hooked up. Nope. Okay. There we go. So it's just need to get the thing hooked onto the platform. That's the main priority. So up we go. Insufficient thrust to even pull up now because I've moved this one. There we go. Right, there we go. So, and downwards facing. in a minute, lazy type. There we go. We have up thrust. Now, nice and gentle. I've got 10 minutes of power. We can do it nice and easy. Nice and easy. Very gently now. So for those just joining, this is just a basic drop pod that I started in that I've just modified slightly. Now the magnetic lock, or rather the connectors have a bit of an attraction thing going. So all I need to do is get close enough without destroying it. There we go. Okay, it's a bit too far. Hold. Okay. Need a reverse camera. Well, I need more control over this vessel because I don't have forward and back thrusters keeping me stable, you know? Yeah, there we go. Down. Yep. Reverse. Yeah, no! No! Okay, try that again. Right. Let's do it forward, then we'll spin. Okay. Nice and slow. Nice and slower than that. Okay. 1 meter per second. Keep it around 1 meter per second. Get the angle right. Okay, slower, 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 slower. Okay. See, I should have done the moon landings. That would have been amazing. Yeah, okay, wait a second. Okay. Okay, reverse. Yeah, other reverse. Oh my god, fuck you. Right, hang on. I've got 8 minutes to do this. I'm sure we'll be here for most of that. Yeah. Look at that. No, come the fuck on. Yeah. There we go. Locked. Connectors enabled. Bingo. Okay, so check the battery. So it should be okay. Fully charged in 3 hours. God damn it. Okay. Well, at least the damn thing's connected now. Although, alas, unfortunately, it's not. So this isn't a connector like pipe, so I can't actually pump materials from here. I'll need to, of course. Okay. Can I access that? I can. Cool. So I can still access the ship through here. Thank you, unpronounceable name. Thank you very much. I'll put it on recharge, of course, because it's helping to power the platform, isn't it? Recharge. So, okay, cool. So stored power is going up steadily. Right. More wind turbines. Indeed, that would improve it. That would indeed improve it. Okay. So what now? If that's out of action for 3 hours. Unless I just build more generators. In fact, we could use solar, couldn't we? Shut up, blind guy. I'm not bad. I'm genius. Genius at work. Is it my first time in Space Engineers? Yes, Corgan. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Optimal for turbine is 8 from the floor and 8 from each other. Really? That's a bit frustrating. 8 from each other. Okay. So how am I going to do this then? I need this ship, you know, in order to get materials quickly. I don't want to manually mine. Okay. Shall I just bugger off and get on with work then? Alright. Well, I'll just leave that there recharging. Okay, cool. Right, so thanks for watching, folks. So it's 10 minutes to... Sorry, 15 minutes to 2. So I best go and get on with the bullshittery then. So, yeah. Just a basic platform. Again, there's no real plan. I don't know what I'm doing. Whether or not I'm continuing this or whatever. I'm just between games. And, yeah, Space Engineers is fun. So, yeah. So that basic ship attached to a basic station will... well, I'll be able to gradually start ferrying resources that it mines into storage spaces, and then eventually into refineries, into assemblers, making components, which of course will let me make other small ships, better miners, better fighters if I wish to, you know, fight people if they were here to fight, if there were people here to fight. We were fighting on our multiplayer server, that was fun. Yeah. And then of course large ships that I can use to get into orbit and stuff like that. Right. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon. So I'm going to go and crack on with Rocket League Bullshittery Part 1. I've got much work to do, so I'm going to go and do it. Hang on a minute. I think I lose my inventory contents, don't I? So let me just stick this in the ship. Hang on. I don't have any advanced tools to worry about, so I'll just stick these in here. Okay. Thanks again. Have a good one. Let me just have a look and see who's playing amongst my clan mates. Hang on. Can you build a Star Destroyer? You can build whatever you want. It's a sandbox. Right. So go to Twitch. Go to the channel. Well, will I be back? I'll be back later this evening. So it's time for me to go and get to work on the bullshittery. Okay, so ZF Edberg is playing PUBG. ZF Yuki is also playing PUBG. I don't know if they're in the same game. Alice is doing RimWorld. Okay, cool. So let's hand you over to Yuki then. So is he playing with? I don't know who he's playing with, but yeah, I'll hand you over to you. Hand you to Yuki. Hang on, raid. Okay, thank you again. All the best, and have a lovely, lovely afternoon.